Hey everyone, how are you? Good evening. You know it's a good day when Amy can do 2 vocals in one day. All right. PayPal and Super Chat are open for those who would like to donate. There is no free, so make sure you're reading. Thank you, Mir, for that Super Chat. Let me know what you want. Appreciate that. Can't say your whole name. Can't pronounce that, so I'm just going to call you Mir, if that's okay. I pretty much nickname everyone on my channel. I don't want to disrespect your name and say it wrong, but it sounds like Marietta, but I could be totally wrong. So I'm just going to call you Mir. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Lala. How are you, babe? How was your day? Please smash that like button, guys. PayPal and Super Chat are open for donations. Okay. What is coming in for career and job, please, Spirit? What is coming in? Okay, so I'm getting a feeling if you are looking for a job, if you're looking for work, I definitely feel like it's coming in. If you already have stable work, I'm definitely feeling the energy of you being more stable. So this could also mean a promotion is coming towards you or a way to make more money or leveling up. I feel like there's some type of leveling up or making more money or promotion around this job career situation. I don't know if you're back in school. Thank you, Brian, for that donation. I don't know if you're back in school, but I see studying going on here too. But I definitely, in general, but most important, new job. Okay. So I see things going in your favor. I see things working out career-wise, money-wise, job-wise. What's the message for the next 6 months, Spirit? I don't know if you're currently needing to walk away from something first. I don't know if you have been wanting to walk away from something to go into something else. I would definitely say that's confirmation. If you've been wondering if you should leave something when it comes to your career job, I definitely feel like that's confirmation. But there is something in your energy that is you're going to be successful at, you're going to be secure, you're going to be stable. Like there's just this a lot of stability energy around you right now, and you're very protected. So you have money coming towards you. I don't know if money's been an issue, but I see money coming towards you in the next 6 months. I do feel like there's been some stressors with the 5 of Cups. Maybe you've been focused too much on negative energy or negative emotion when it comes to these things. So I definitely would say try to look at these things from a better perspective. But I see things improving in the next 6 months for you. But if there's something you know you need to leave behind, I would definitely say do that. Will she get a permanent job, Spirit? I don't feel like you will right away. I feel like it'll be temporarily, but there is something that's going to be stable in the next 6 to 9 months. So I sense from your energy that you're maybe struggling in terms of like money, career, and job, but like in the next 6 to 9 months, I feel like that's going to pick up and it's going to like get a lot better for you. So if it's been a struggle, the wheel is turning is what I'm trying to explain here. I see you being stable. I see you being secure. I see you having that independence, financial, being happier. But there is something you need to walk away from. So think about that. There's something that's causing you a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. So that might be what you need to walk away from in order to open this new door. Hey, Diamond. But I do see things getting better in the next 6 to 9 months for you, girl, okay? Okay, so yeah. So I definitely feel like what's ahead for you is a lot better. Just keep hanging in there is the message that I'm coming through. Okay, for my members joining, we are doing light message today. We are doing native message and message from person. So Lala, you can let me know what you want. I'll do Brian quickly. PayPal and Super Chat are open for donation. Okay. Was it Anthony? No, that's okay, girl. I'm going to come to my members right after Brian. Was it Anthony who left a bunch of graffiti in the bathroom where I work earlier today? Spirit, what can you tell me about this? Was it Anthony who left a bunch of graffiti in the bathroom where Brian works? I mean, it's very possible that he did, Brian. I got the sun card coming with the hangman, but it's possible that it was someone else too. I'm getting like this someone else energy too. So it's possible it could be a Leo. So I don't know if Anthony's a Leo, but there isn't Leo coming through. But I would say if your intuition is telling you that it was this person, then it definitely was, because I got the 4 of Pentacles, especially if this person's known to do stupid shit like that. Hey, Katrina. Then I would say yes. I definitely feel like Anthony's got some stuff going on with him right now. He may need to get some help. I don't feel like he's all there. But I do see it changing for this person, but I would say yes for this question. Okay. Let me go to Lala first. All right, Lola. Sorry, I was just putting my phone on the charger, guys. What is the first set of messages from Lala's person, please? So, Lala, your person wants to hold your hand forever. They want to thank you for being a light in their life. There's a lot of people asking. There's a lot of people asking Gideon about you. Reaching out soon. Once I come, I'm not leaving. So if you haven't heard from Gideon, it's likely you're going to hear from him, is the message coming through. He wants to take you on a date. There's food, shopping, and surprises up ahead. See that marriage engagement energy is still here, Lala. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while with you, but it's coming through tonight. This is the proposal you don't see coming. Money and job issues. And my family doesn't want us together, but I want us. So there could be a third party going on with his family where someone in his family doesn't want you guys together. Thank you, Miss Lala, for donating. I got it. Okay. Crabby pants. What are we going to do with crabby pants? Oh, my lordy. Okay. If anything, know that I truly do love you. So, like, whatever is going on with him right now, the message is that he does truly do love you. He says he misses laying next to you. So that might have been one of his favorite things to do once you guys were together for those couple days or the week that you spent with him. Someone cheated. Hashtag unfaithful. I mean, there's that energy again. He says, you have opened my heart in a way no one else has. Can you guys hear me okay? He's going to reunite with you. He feels like, it says, we will reunite exactly when we're supposed to. So he knows he's going to come back towards you exactly when he's supposed to. There are exes around him, so that's been in question. We were questioning that a couple weeks ago. There's that card again. My family doesn't want us together, but I want us. And he says, don't give yourself to anyone but me. So definitely some interesting energy there, girl. PayPal and Super Chat are open for those who would like to donate. The link is in the chat if you want to become a member. All right, Miss Diamond. Let's see the tea on your person. You know, it's a good day when Amy can do 2 vocals in one day. I was debating. Marcus's fever is back. But I was like, I need a break from typed. Miss Diamond. I'm becoming a nun. Oh, girl. I don't know if I could do that. My hat goes off to nuns. Yeah, poor guy got the flu for Easter. The Easter bunny bought him the flu. And we've just been battling. As soon as I feel like he's out of the woodworks, the fever comes back. All right. What is the messages from S, please? So in the next 48 hours, S will be returning to you, Diamond. He watches your social media daily. So I know that's a question you're always wondering. Like, is he stalking you? Is he watching your social media? That's definitely like confirmation for you that, yeah, he is watching your social media, stalking you. Someone's cheated. Hashtag unfaithful. Says knock, knock, unexpectedly showing up out of the blue. So he could show up out of the blue and knock on your door. There is still third party in his energy. He says, don't give up on us. I haven't given up on you. My life is not where I want it to be right now. He says, I need you more than I've ever let on. And the proposal you don't see coming. So there could be some type of surprise proposal for you where he literally just pops the question. Diamond fall over. What's the second set, please, for Diamond? What's the second set for Diamond? Wow, the proposal you don't see coming flew back out. He says, will you be mine? I feel like there's some type of love offer coming from him. He doesn't want you to give yourself to anyone but him. He wants to hold your hand forever. He says, you are my wife. You are in my future. Don't worry about the now. I thought we got a card earlier like that, where he said something about a wife. He is at a crossroad in his life. He feels like he needs you more than he's ever told you. And he's ready to take the next step with you. I feel like when he does get the guts to actually have a conversation with you, I feel like he's going to pour his heart out. So interesting, but that's what I got for you, love. Thank you, Brian, for that donation. I will come back to you. All right, Katrina. PayPal and Super Chat are open for those who would like to donate. Of course. Good girl. All right, let me get some good messages for you today, girl. Well, they're all good messages, but... What is the native message, please, for Katrina? She really needs it today, Spirit. What is her native message? Thank you guys for being with me tonight. I don't really do vocals no more at nighttime. I know I need to do it more, but these type sessions are so much easier. But what is... Ooh, get out nature. I don't know if you like trail walking, if there's trails around you, Katrina, but I'm just feeling the energy of you surrounding yourself with a lot of green. So just like grass. I don't know if grass is growing where you are yet. I know it's not really here, but just finding some grass or like walking in nature, or like hugging a tree or something like that is giving me the feeling for you. All right, Katrina, your roots go deep. Incredible, radiant, healing strength is available to you and grows within you. Do not doubt your abilities. You're so much more than you can possibly imagine. There's immense, unseen, but very real support around you. You are loved and cherished. You are grounded, stable, and strong as your spirit reaches high into the heavens. Your native spirit wants you to know. Throughout the world, those in indigenous cultures revered, or what we call, the tree people. The power life force of trees can bring healing, strengthening, and grounding energies. The kind of tree might vary from culture to culture, but the reverence and gratitude for its beneficial energies are the same. The ancient forest is alive with nature spirits. Additionally, each tree has an individual spirit, especially powerful and resilient. The forest can survive the harshest conditions because of the mutual support of the spirit of the entire forest. Your greatest strength is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force. It just is. Inner power is found through contemplation, reflection, and meditation. So those are 3 things you need to be doing. So sometimes it comes from times of growth and change. Other times it springs from surviving and conquering painful situations. So very interesting. So it's like your roots are going deep right now. There's something so mysterious about you, but so mystical. It's like they want you to kind of dive deep today and figure out who Katrina really is. So I like that. That's a different kind of message tonight. Lala, you can let me know what your donation questions were. What is the light message, please, for Miss Katrina? Ooh, Ash Ashrash, I can't even say that. Oh my God. Akash, your guidance is divinely guided. So know that whatever is happening in your life right now, whatever is going on, if I could speak tonight, you're literally protected. Even though you may not feel that at that moment, you're literally protected, which is a very strong message coming through for you. I just got to find this card now. This one's not alphabetical. Oh my gosh, where is this one? Found it. All right. It says, Ashra exists in the fifth dimension and the library of souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned. Soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you chose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it's divinely guided and will not bypass you. So, as we speak a lot about Nathan, and I'm going to put Nathan on the spot here as an example for you. If you and Nathan are 100% meant to be together, no matter what happens on this journey of life, it's already written. So if you two are destined by the universe to be together, nothing can stand in the way of that. So instead of trying to figure out the when, why, and how, they're literally saying for you to let that go. Use this time to focus on you, your children, what's next for you, that sort of stuff. Everything else is divinely guided to you. If you're waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you are exactly where you need to be. This is a very exciting indeed. It is time to call on the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world. So your angels want you to connect with them, to trust the signs that are coming, to take notes of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Ashtrash, and you'll be giving the go-ahead to proceed. So you need to open up to the wisdom of what your ancestors are pretty much trying to show you at this time. So interesting message. Hopefully that helps you tonight, Kat. All right. Let me know what your donation was. Miss Lala. I know Brian has his here, so I'll do his. PayPal and Super Chat are open for those who would like to donate. Of course. You know I got you. Okay. How is Jeff currently feeling about me after I talked to him yesterday? How is Jeff currently feeling about Brian? Whew. So it's interesting because I feel like Jeff has some pretty interesting energy. I feel like 1 minute he likes you, 1 minute he's bothered by you. I don't know if Brian, if you're the type of person that really speaks your truth and like really tells people how it is, like you have a backbone. So it's like you don't let people walk all over you. So it's like you say things to Jeff and I feel like it may trigger him. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I feel like you may have said something to them 1 minute and it triggers them. And then they go into this, like, they don't like you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't talk to you for days energy. And then there's other times where I feel like Jeff comes to you for advice, comes to you to talk to you, or like wants to hang out with you. It's kind of like some conflicting energy here because they like you and they like being with you and they like hanging out with you. But there's other times that you may say like certain stuff to them. And it's just like, I don't feel like you're doing it to hurt this person, but it's more like advice or it's more like guidance. It's like you see things or you feel things and you try to like say that to them and they just get all triggered. And sometimes Jeff may feel for whatever reason betrayed by you. So there's just this in and out energy where whatever the conversation that you had with Jeff currently, I would say that the energy of confusion is kind of coming through, where Jeff may be confused about things right now. I don't know if he's not talking to you. There's an energy of maybe not talking to you right now. But then it's like, again, I feel like Jeff likes to hang out with you, likes being with you, likes, I don't know if this is a friendship thing. It feels like a friendship thing. Yeah, I would say that Jeff's like current energy or current feelings about you is that he's conflicted. He's confused. And I don't know if like you backed him into a corner, or you said something to him that just has his mind going in 20 different directions. I don't know if Jeff is in like crisis mode or something. But if you notice that he's not talking, or if you notice like he withdraws his energy, I feel like that's why. I feel like you may have said something to him that upset him or triggered him, and he just kind of wants to be left alone. But I see him kind of coming back around. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you. But I do feel like this is someone who generally cares about you. Like they generally have these friendship love for you. Hey, King, it's just memberships and donations. It's not a question-based reading. But yeah, that's what I would say, Brian. I don't feel like he's seeing you in a bad light, but I just feel like he's triggered right now about something you may have said to him. So I don't know if that helps you, if that makes any sense. PayPal and Super Chat are open for those who would like to donate. All right. I don't know. I'm getting kind of like an extra message here, Brian, where I feel like you need to be straightforward with Jeff. I feel like Jeff is the type of person that I feel just does things without thinking. And I feel like you're kind of the opposite, where it's like you think before you do things. And I feel like Jeff is the opposite. So I feel like you may catch him or like try to be a really good friend to him, but he just feels a certain way about it, I guess. I don't know if any of that made any sense to you, but that's what I have. All right, sorry, just signing into PayPal. This kicks me out. All right. What is the native message, please, tonight for King Spirit? What does King need to hear tonight from his spirit guides? What does King need to hear tonight from his spirit guides? What does King need to hear tonight from his spirit guides? Ooh, Grandmother Earth. It's very important for you. I'm hearing two things right now from your ancestors. Get out and watch the sunrise and sunset. I don't know why, but they really want you to do that. And go near, I don't even know if it's possible yet, but go near a field of flowers. But you're very grounded anyways, right? As a Virgo. So that could be extra for you. But I'm picking that up. I did it this morning. There you go. Okay. Okay, so Grandmother Earth says, stop and take measure of your life. Assess who you are and where you are. Get grounded. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you are ready and feel secure in stepping forward. There is a profound source of strength and power within you, and it's expanding and it's expanding now. It says, put your roots down. This is a time of preparation and going deeper. Ooh, I like this. Says your native spirit wants you to know Grandmother Earth provides the trees, plants, flowers, rivers, streams, oceans, mountains, and valleys and supports us all with her bounty. She's stable and strong in her devotion to us. You are supported and loved, even if you're not always sure of it. Strength is growing within you. Don't rush. Slow down. The seeds that you plant now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. Take time to plan your future carefully. Don't rush into anything. Security and protection surround you. You are safe. If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and receive this card, it's telling you that this is a good time to do so. It's not a time to take risk. So interesting. So usually I don't read this part, but I'm going to read it for you. It says, to deepen your connection to Grandmother Earth and bring security in all forms into your life, walk barefoot on the earth. Place your hands in the earth or make investments. Imagine the strengthened grounding energy of the earth feeling you and your life. So I feel like that is like 6 different messages in one for that one. All right, let's see your light message. PayPal and Super Chat are open for those who would like to donate. What is the light message for King tonight, please, Spirit? What does King need to hear from his guides? Oh my God. 2 different decks are coming up with the same damn message. Get grounded, it says. So that's 2 different get grounded. It is time to put your feet and plant those seeds. Says impasse, highly sensitive, and connect with nature. I can't believe you got the grounded card twice in 2 different decks. Let's see. I just got to find this one. Okay. You are being called to get grounded, to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it's all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pull this card, you're likely an empath or a very highly sensitive person and need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are 2 types of people, those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nurtured in ways to be fulfilled. It's easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all of this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Earth. That's so interesting. Mother Earth and Grandmother Earth are coming in strong for you. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature, put your hands on a tree, your palms are extensions of your heart chakra, or walk bare feet on the earth. Wow. Okay. So definitely Spirit came through for you tonight. You definitely got to get in nature, which I know you do anyways. You live out there. You live out there. You love that stuff. I know. You've been outside all day, but they're still saying to stay outside. Of course. Thank you. Hey, Vita, of course. All right, let's see. What are the messages from Sunny? Please, Spirit. What are the messages from Sunny? Ooh, okay. So Sunny might be literally giving you a message of some sort where it feels like it's going to come out of nowhere. He's literally going to ask you what your ring size is. So that's going to be an interesting conversation when that happens. He says, before I came into union with you, I had my whole life figured out. Now I realize you are my life. It's pretty deep. He's definitely still in his feelings, though. He says, I am messed up. I can't let you go. I'm always thinking of you, and the distance is hard between us. So as much as he's messed up, as much as he's in his feelings, he hasn't let go of this connection with you. He feels like, there we go, divine timing. We got that earlier for you today too, I think. Divine timing is all around this connection. He says, I have talked to my family about you. They are telling me to fight for you. So we were picking up on that yesterday about him talking to his family. He says, I'm jealous of anyone else that gets to be with you. And he cries over you. So pretty intense messages. Pretty intense. Let's see. What is the light message tonight for Miss Vita, please, Spirit? What's the light message? The crumbling. Says, what are you clinging on to? So you're clinging on to something. Yeah, I didn't see any question come through, babe. I didn't see any question. All right, Vita. There's a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole. So you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. You know what this is giving me? The feelings, the vibes of the miscarriage. I hate to just throw it out there and air your shit out like that, but I won't go into like details of what you've told me, but I feel like on some level, yes, I feel like you've healed a little bit from that, but I also feel like you haven't. If that makes any sense, girl. Like, I feel like you've had time to process it. You've had time to like work through that, obviously, but it's like a hidden feeling I'm picking up here with this. So I know you'll let me know. Says, what are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything is okay? You have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations and a view that is magnificent, that it will take your breath away each new morning. Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are here with you now. Lay it all on the altar. They can hold it all together. So interesting. So yeah, I feel like it's really coming to terms with something. Letting yourself finally release it. Oh, yes, I saw that one. I thought for some reason it was another question, Lola. Yeah, I saw that one. Okay. Amy's having a mom moment. But yeah, Vita, hopefully that makes sense. Hey, your background picture is pretty much the same color as mine. Look at that. All right. Best advice for winning in Taurus season. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell me is the best advice for Lala winning in Taurus season? Girl, you have to get out of that hangman energy. You're limiting yourself. You got to figure out what is stopping you from moving forward. You got to figure out what that blockage is, what that obstacle is. You got to figure out what that fear is or what's driving this motive of you not going in the direction that you want. I feel like something is going to awaken in Taurus season here, where it's like the way for you to win is by releasing something or letting something go that maybe you've been holding on to, whether it's a person, whether it's something that happened to you like previously or in your childhood, whatever. But it's like getting a different perspective. That's how you're going to win. Seeing something from a different viewpoint. What else can I tell Lala about this? What's her best advice for winning in Taurus season? Yeah, it's like you're being so hard on yourself or you're being so critical of yourself. 7 of Wands. I also feel like you need to have a backbone, and I feel like that's for more than one person. Like it could be a backbone for your mom, your sister, Gideon, anyone who is lowering your vibration, keeping you stuck, keeping you from moving forward, getting in your way, saying shit you don't like. Like this Taurus season is a season where it's like instead of you hiding behind your voice, you have a voice. If that makes any sense. It's like taking the high road to know, or it's like taking the high road to say to yourself, I am the shit and I am worth everything. And if you can't see that, then you need to get back on your bus and you need to travel back where you came from, because this is my season where I'm going to evolve and grow and I'm going to become like a whole new version. And, you know, people might not like that, but you might have to get into that energy, Lala, where it's like, yeah, this is my season. Hey, Chris, how are you, love? Like, it's like, this is my season. What? Yeah, see, I feel with the Hierophant coming up too, it's kind of giving me this energy, Lala, of like, you've always done things the safe way, or you've always done things to please other people. But when was the last time you did something for you? When was the last time you did something to make you happy? I feel like when we're talking about like the winning in Taurus season, I feel like you literally have to do something to make yourself happy. that's where the power is going to come. I feel like that's where your light bulb moment's going to be. So I don't know if that helps you at all, but that's definitely what I'm picking up. All right. Give me a minute, guys. All right. Sorry about that. All right, Chris, let's see. What are the messages from JED for Chris? So Chris loves smacking your booty. You must have a nice booty. He loves smacking him. There is some third party going on in this connection, so be cautious of that. He is ready to take the next step with you. He says ghosting you or going no contact with you was a way for me to protect myself. So if he did do that, that is why. He says, I'm scared to open up to you, but I'm even more scared to lose you. So he does have vulnerability and he's afraid to open up. But he does think about you always. He says, don't give up on us. I haven't given up on you. My life isn't where I want it to be right now. And he wants to hold your hand forever is your first step. He says he needs you more than he ever let on. The proposal you don't see coming. A new beginning, fresh start, second chance. He watches your social media daily. He misses lying next to you. He says, you have opened my heart in a way no one else has. He loves shaking that booty came back out, so he must really love your ass. And he told his parents he's going to ask you to marry him. So that's interesting. All right. Let's see your light message. What is Chris's light message, please, Spirit? What's Chris's light message? Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, and connect with nature. So you need to get out in nature more. All right, Chris, you are being called to get grounded to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it's all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistaken for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are observing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pull this card, you are very likely an empath or a highly sensitive person, and you need time alone to fill up your well. Balance your energy and get grounded. There are two types of people, those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out the time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nurtured in ways to be fulfilled. It's easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all of this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature. Put your hands on a tree. Your palms are extensions of your heart chakra, or walk bare feet on earth. So that's what I got for you, love. Miss Loretta, how are you, love? Of course. Let's see what I can get for you. All right, what is the native message for Loretta tonight? Please, Spirit. What's the native message for Loretta tonight? Ooh, these are really pretty colors, Loretta. Surround yourself near water. I don't know why Spirit loves to talk to you about nature. I don't know what it is about you. As soon as you come into my life, they're like, tell Loretta, get outside, touch nature. Today we're talking about water. We're not talking about trees today. We're literally talking about water. Go put your feet in water. Make the spirits happy. But surround yourself with the color blue too. But Spirit of Water is coming through. So let's see. Trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free reign. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. So that makes a lot of sense when we're talking about water, right? Water is the symbol of emotion. So that's why you're getting this card, because it might be, I don't know if you've been emotional today, if you've just been feeling not like yourself today, but definitely knowing that like it's okay to cry maybe, and healing is coming towards you. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. Your native spirit wants you to know the spirit of water invites an emotional richness into your life. Communicate from your heart. Embrace your childlike wonder. This card also represents purification, cleansing, and healing. It reminds you to clean your personal space in your body. It also urges you to accept and embrace your emotions, all of them, even the ones that you don't usually like. Additionally, trust your hunches, push off the shore of safety, and enter the flow of life. All is well. So maybe today has been a little bit emotional for you, or maybe there's something that's been going on today, or maybe you're feeling like not like yourself today, but I definitely sense it's going to get better. What is Loretta's light message, please, Spirit? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I'll find this card. I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh my gosh, where's this card? Found it. Okay. Loretta, the filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time, through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise or envious of and put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. So tonight, ask yourself who and what is triggering you, and what is it in you that they are triggering? So that's some interesting homework for you to think about, Loretta. All right, Miss Lala, PayPal and Super Chat are open for those who would like to donate. I'm letting go of a lot, Amy, and letting go of trying to show it for people. This is my shellfish season, and people just gonna have to be okay with it. Girl, yes, preach. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just have to check on Marcus. I am back. All right, it's Miss Lala. Let me get some other sage going on. Is me separating from my mom benefiting me, and how? All right. Is Lala separating from her mom benefiting her spirit? You know what? I feel like you'll be a lot happier. I feel like you'll have I don't know if your mom is suffocating her, like what the blockage is here, or what the obstacle is here, Lala. But I feel like sometimes your mom's either like too much in your business, and I get that us moms are terrible at that. But I just feel like sometimes that can be very over empowering, where it's like she's always trying to tell you what to do or how to live your life, or like what to purchase or what to buy or how to do things. And as much as I feel like you love her and you appreciate that about her, it's also kind of giving me the energy of feeling like you're suffocated sometimes. So I feel like at times it's very beneficial for you to like move away from your mom, if that makes any sense, because I feel like both of you and your mom are very stubborn, but you also got those very like high energies where I feel like when you clash, but when you're getting along, you get along. So it's just like, I feel for you, yes, because I feel like this space in itself is going to help you rekindle that energy. It feels like when you're with your mom, as much as I know that you love her, she sucks the energy out of you. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I do feel like you'll feel more like you. You'll feel like you're making decisions more for you. Yeah, the tower is coming up too, which tells me that there's something big that's going to take place with you and your mom. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know if this makes any sense, Lala, but I feel like your mom has her way of doing things and you have your way of doing things. And I feel like because your mom comes off with that energy of being like very old school, she feels like it's her way or the highway. And I feel like you both kind of clash that way because you're in the younger version now, right? Like you're in a whole different part. And I feel like your mom just doesn't understand that. So I see like, your energy is so precious, and I get that because when you're around certain toxic people or negative people, it like sucks you dry, and I feel like that's the way with your mom. Like you can only be around her for so long, and then it's, I don't know if you feel like used by your mom or you feel like she's only talking to you to get things from you. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, and I just feel like I wouldn't say stay away from her forever, but I would say stay away until you feel like you can manage that. When will Gideon come out of this negative energy, Spirit? When will Gideon come out of this negative energy? You know what? Honestly, Lala, it could literally take up to 3 or 4 years for him to fully get out of this energy. It honestly all depends on him. You can be in a position, because I got the King of Swords up here, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Gideon has to be the one that decides that he's ready to make changes. You could want all the changes for him, all he wants. Like, you could want the best for him, but unless he's making those moves, unless he's taking that step for himself, this could literally go on for a couple more years. You know, it literally depends on him and how much he's willing to go forward with healing, willing to go forward with wanting better for himself. You could literally sit there and have a conversation with him and say, like, this is what I want for you. This is where I see you going. This is where you should be doing. But it's like, until he wants to do that, it's like he's the one that's keeping himself stuck in this. Because even if we look deeper into, you know, his sister and Emmanuel and all of that stuff, he could literally walk away from all of that, but he chooses not to, right? So we have to look at, he has to see that truth, you know? And right now I feel like he's just so sucked into that negative energy that he doesn't see any issues with it, you know? So that's what I would say for that, girl. All right. How would Gideon respond to Lala being pregnant? How would Gideon respond to Lala being pregnant? Honestly, I feel like, ooh, okay. Right now, I don't feel like he would take this news good. I got the Six of Wands up here. I got the Ten of Swords, and I got the Three of Swords. I feel like he would feel betrayed by you. And I don't know why, but I feel like he would question whether it's his. Like, he would literally stoop that low to be like, who else were you with? Just gives me the sense, especially because the Ten of Swords is up here with the Three of Swords, and betrayal is coming up twice. He would wonder who you were with. He would literally go as low as that because you guys aren't seeing each other every day. So if you got pregnant, he'd be like, oh, you know, you didn't get pregnant by me. So who were you with? What is the date that you got? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he would really go into that. I feel like he would have some type of like rock bottom moments. But I don't feel like this would last, though. I feel like people take pregnancy news very different. I mean, if you're preparing for a pregnancy, then you're going to be happy when the results come. But if this is something like unexpected and one day you just found out you're pregnant, I feel like his mind would go in like 7 different directions, and it would take him coming down from that to finally like want it. because the Queen of Wands is here in the Six of Wands. So I don't want to leave this as a bad. I feel like it would take him a minute. It'd take him at least 6 months to get on board with it. Like, I feel at first he would just be all toxic and negative, and I feel like he'd be talking to everyone about it, and he'd be getting advice from Gifty and E, and, you know, oh my God, it would just be horrible. And then all of a sudden it would be like a switch. Yeah. It's weird because I do feel like he would be sad at first, and then all of a sudden, like, his whole demeanor would change. So I don't know if his whole demeanor would change like after a DNA test or something, but I just feel like where Gideon is right now, he's not ready to I don't want to say be a dad, because I know we were talking about that other little girl not too long ago, but there's just this energy of him not being ready yet. Quite not there. He invited you on a trip? Damn, girl. All right, let's see. Why did Gideon invite Lala to Ohio the week of April 10th? Oh, okay. Because I feel like he wanted to see you. Maybe, okay, so I've got the Seven of Pentacles up here, the Eight of Wands, and the Tower. Maybe this was like, he wanted to see you to see if he wanted to further this connection with you. Because the Tower moment is up here, which makes me question if he was second guessing if there was anything in this relationship. You know, sometimes when you don't see someone for so long and you're like, I don't know if I could see myself with this person. And then you meet them and then you're like, yes, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. And then there's other times where you would meet someone, you're like, no, you know, I'm so glad that we reconciled, but you're not in my life. I don't want you in my life type feeling. I feel like he needed to see that. He needed to see if like the feelings were still there, if you guys were still a match, if you guys still connected. I feel like he got what he needed. I feel like he had that rushing of energy for you. Thank you, Kersha. I got it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this energy coming through, Lala, of like, maybe he was like second guessing or questioning the connection, questioning the relationship. And then you guys met, you guys connected, you guys got to hug, you guys got to kiss, have sex, do whatever you guys were doing, right? And then now with all of that newfound emotion that I feel like's been created, the thought of losing you and being ripped apart from you was overwhelming for him. So I feel like he got his answers. I feel like he needed that though. You can donate you can donate. You can pop your question down. Yes, I did, hun. You can pop your question down. It for sure is. It for sure is. Kirsha, whenever you're ready, you can put down your question. Of course. How does Loin feel about me? All right. How is Poe feeling about Kirsch? There's a lot of sexual energy coming in from this person. So I don't know if this is a romantic situation, but I would definitely say this person has some romantic feelings for you, but also sexual feelings for you. The Knight of Wands is coming up here, so they have a lot of passion for you. Ace of Pentacles is coming up here, and the Knight of Cups. This is literally someone that wants to make you a love offer. So I don't know if there's been, like, it's been tough with this person, but I have to say that there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry coming from this person, coming from their energy. This is someone that has a lot of sexual energy for you. This person is very focused on, like, their money, very focused on career, very focused on work. They're focused on their stability, how to make money or something on the line of that. But they want to offer you some type of romantic proposal. Yeah, real tough. I do feel like this person is following their heart right now. So if they're not reaching out to you or not talking to you, my best bet is to tell you to give them space. But there's still feelings there. There's still love there. This person still wants to date you or wants to be with you. They're still attracted to you. They still have affection for you. I feel like without you, this person is very sad. The Five of Cups is coming up. This person has a lot of regret. So I don't know if this person cheated on you, had an affair, they left you, they ghosted you, they gave you the silent treatment, they blocked you. I don't know what that energy is causing from, but I would say that they're heartbroken over this. They're not viewing you in a bad light. So I don't know if that's confirmation that you need to hear tonight. This is someone that has, like, a lot of remorse. So I feel like that this person did something to you or they said something to you and it's like they wish they didn't. Yeah. The Moon card is coming up. This person has a lot of fear. So I don't know if this person has been through shitty situations or shitty relationships. And I feel like they had a hard time, like, being vulnerable with you or opening up to you. But I mean, at the end of the day, they have passion for you and they miss you. So I don't know if that helps you tonight, but that's what I got. This person could be very insecure as well. You are so welcome. Thank you for donating. It's $6.99 a month to join as a member. The link is in the chat. The join button is on the channel. It's posted everywhere, the amount it costs to be a member.